Good morning. Right, we're back out on the farms today. There'll be Les, Brian, and myself, and yeah, we're hoping for a good day. We've come over to the farm that we were on last time. Les and I were on last time. We both found a hammered coin each. So this we're on a different field, but we'll see how we get on here today. I don't really know too much about this field, so we'll just have to wait and see. Right, so I'll see you on the first hole. Good morning. It's very early, still dark. I know it doesn't look it, it's very foggy. Just had my first signal and button number one of these simple 4-hole versions. Here with Brian, who's over there, and Les, who is over there somewhere. Oh no, Les over there. And I don't know how they're getting on. We've literally just started about 15 minutes ago, and I have button number one.
Morning all, back on a misty field. Don't know if you can see Darren and Brian. Brian's right over there because I can see the way he carries his shovel over his shoulder. But yeah, I've had a few targets, all molten alley and rubbish basically. Been here about an hour, just over an hour I think, detecting. First, well, it's another button. You probably guessed it already. Yeah, it's the first thing really, something, a button. Right, we're just on from that little button. 22 signals, absolutely blowing my eardrums off that was. It's only a couple of inches deep. It looks like a bit of horse harness or something like that. It's actually, I don't know, what could be a big ring pull. It's got a bit of a flat edge there, circular, bit of a flat edge on there. Looks like it's got some edge to it, but not quite sure. Or it could be broken off, something broken off the end, don't know. But there you go, one of them.
Okay, I've just found this interesting little artifact. Now, I wouldn't have thought too much of it initially, at first inspection. But if you look at that end, yeah, I don't think it's modern, but at the same time I have absolutely no idea what it could be. Yeah, it's definitely man-made. Well, it's clearly man-made, and it's clearly got some kind of design on that end. No idea what that could be. It's also broken at that end, and it could be some kind of hairpin, maybe something like that. I don't know. But anyway, that's the second find.
Okay, well it's coming up as a 7 on the Equinox, and it's a bit of a buckle, only a bit missing. Yeah, it's getting a bit better. It's quite noisy in this little corner that I've come over to, and found a lot of bits of lead, and yeah, it's a bit more noisy in this corner. But yeah, there you go, a buckle.
Okay, my next find is this absolutely tiny little buckle. Yeah, it's a nice little buckle there. I really like this. I just love finding little bits like this. Tiny. I mean, if you look at it on my hand, tiny, thin little buckle. How this has survived through this ploughing over the years is a mystery. It's slightly, ever so slightly bent out of shape, but what a lovely little buckle. But yeah, that's my next find. It's actually fairly quiet on here. Quite a bit of lead, I've noticed, more lead than usual. So maybe there was some lead working going on here or something, I don't know. But anyway, tiny little buckle.
Right, it's a big 13 signal, and it's a big button to go with it. Unfortunately, a button. Okay, well next to that that big button, got this smaller one, and it's got some detail around the edge. I think it's writing. Can't quite make it out at the moment, but yeah, at least that's something a little bit different, even though it is a button.
The next find is half of a coin. First coin of the day, but it's only half of it. I can't really see any kind of detail, and I'll probably clean it up. I'm not going to bother at the moment, but it's definitely half of a coin. Yeah, I should get something off of this, hopefully. About the size of a halfpenny, so. Right, that's my next coin. Oh, my next fine, sorry. Half a coin.
Okay, well this was a really faint signal. It's quite deep, probably about 8-9 inches deep that was. Yeah, I think it's some sort of catch. It looks like it's a hinge at the top and a little bobbly bit there. Don't know, some hang on that picture hanger. I don't know. That's what I thought it was at the start, but it isn't. Don't think. But there you go. One of them. Well, this was a cracking 16 signal. It wasn't. It was on the top, so it's going to be. But yeah, I'm not sure what that is. Got a strange shape to it and 2 holes through it. It's lead. Definitely lead. I'm not sure what that could be. Very strange. Like 2 eyes looking at me.
Well, the next find is this, and I have absolutely no idea what it could be. Yeah, if anyone's got any ideas, it's quite old. It's made of bronze. It's got this weird thing here. I suppose it could be a handle or something. It's got something broken off from here. Obviously it used to go this way. It's broken off there. Weird thing. No idea what that could be. I'm assuming that should have been straight, not bent like that. Yeah, I have not a clue. Not a clue at all.
Right, good morning everyone. I've just had this a 20 signal. I'm filming it on my phone because I haven't got a GoPro anymore. A coin of nothingness. Could be a halfpenny, I don't know.
Well, this is a nice little find. Cracking 18 signal, this one. It's a button, but it's got, it looks like LRS or TRS on the back there. Got a little bit of initials or something, but looks like mother of pearl in the middle, that little dot. And there's little patterns all the way around, like little circles all the way around that. And it looks really nice. Don't know, I should imagine it's a button, but it's yeah. Wasn't going to film any more buttons. Actually, I've found about another 5 buttons, little ones, and.
I can't believe it. I've come on this field again, and I've got another one. Yeah, I'll just showing Brian what I've just found. It's still in the clump, and this gave 8 signal, 8/9, and you can clearly see what that is. I'm back on the field that Les and I were on our last video, where we both found a hammered coin each. And now I'm not 100%, but I would say that is another hammered coin, or half of one. The unfortunate thing is I can't get it out of the clump, so rather than risk damaging the coin, I'm going to take the entire clump home with me and soak it, and then you'll see it actually on the photos at the end. So my field has done it again. This is seriously becoming the field of dreams here. We've only been on here, me and Brian came on here just to finish off the bit that Les and I didn't do last time we were here, and we were just discussing, actually walking, we was in the process of leaving the field because we had no signals on here, and I just was walking quite quickly. I walked over this, got a quick bleep, backtracked on myself, went over it again, and it was literally in a clump on the surface. So there we go, it's another hammered coin off of my field.
GoPro problems just when you're finding something decent. This is a really good signal, 28. I'm back in that little hot spot. Not sure what that is. It looks like an old penny size. Do this quick before the GoPro blows up. Yeah, not sure what that is. Right near where I found that other coin actually, and that I think was a George III. I said it was a Victoria, but when I cleaned it a little bit, I'm not very good on the anything less than George V or VI.
I've just had this out. It gave me came up as a 3 on the Nox, so I don't know if that's focusing or not. But yeah, it's hammered token, I think. But it looks like a short cross in the middle there. And on that side, when it focuses, it's got like a king with a sword. That's not going to focus. Oh, there you go. You didn't see that? King with a crown and a sword. And on that side, don't know what it is, but it was a 3 on the Nox. On to the next one.
Right, Brian and I are on meal break, so to speak. Have a little cup of tea and a bit of rest and relaxation. Brian's had a nice little, well, half what we think is a token. You'll clean it up for us nice so I can get a decent picture of it. And we don't know where Les has gone. Les has done a vanishing act. He's probably dug a deep hole and can't get out of it, knowing Les. But you'd think we'd be able to see him from here, wouldn't you?
They've seen him for hours, haven't we?
Yeah, it's been literally hours. Brian and I both had a good day. We have no idea how Les is getting on. When I spoke to Les about an hour after we started, he hadn't found much of anything really, but for him to have vanished for this long, I've got a feeling he's found something and he's completely smothering the area. What are you doing? But yeah, right, so finish our tea and then we'll get back at it.
Well, how fun is that? 16 signal on the beach, 20p. That's a 20p. What's that doing here? Spendable 20p. Brilliant.
Found this, and I swear to God it's a coin. Brian's coming over with his, you got your eyepiece thing?
No, I've got that.
Yeah, Brian's just coming over to check this out. Thank you. Oh, it's definitely a coin. Yeah, what do you reckon? What do you make on that?
Silver, doesn't it?
It is silver. It's got a cross on one side, but I don't think it's a hammered.
Yeah, strange.
It gave a 20 signal without cleaning it up.
Yeah, it's like
It's got a big cross on one side, hasn't it?
like a big square on that side, like a shield almost. What do they call that? Commonwealth?
Oh, it's a shield. That could be a hammered then.
That's a shield. Look, it's flat across the top.
That's
And
all right.
it comes
Can I-
down bowed that way.
Oh, this could be another hammered then.
Massive shield.
Oh yeah, yeah. This could be a second hammered then.
Looks like it's been clipped.
Oh, it is yeah, the big cross. It is
There's
a shield.
bit of writing on one side, but it looks like the writing that goes around the outside normally has been cut off.
It's got it's got beading right around the outside.
Hammered, isn't it? I'd say.
I'm not 100% sure. It gave a 20 signal. I've never had a hammered that gave a 20 signal. Even Les, when he found that Elizabeth I, that only gave an 18.
Yeah.
I reckon this could be a hammered, you know. I reckon this is hammered number 2.
Yeah.
Well, there we go. This could be hammered number 2, but it's quite, I mean, it's in very, very good condition. It's just filthy and I can't clean it on the field, so I have to wait until I get home, but this could well be hammered number 2.
Oh, it's a really nice 15 signal, this one. Really hard to detect in this area, but it's absolutely littered with trash. Loads of iron. It sounds like a machine gun going off underneath. But this picked out, it's got a circle all the way around and another circle in the middle. And it looks like some sort of patterning on the back wonder if it had a silver wash. It could be a button, I'm not sure, but it feels more like a coin, but probably a token, I don't know. Hopefully that'll clean up a bit and we'll see what it is, or our resident expert might know. There you go, next find.
Next find is this. It's a clothes fastener. You can see the little hook on there. Yeah, little clothes fastener. I don't really find that many of these. It's nice to find something of interest, really. There you go, next find, little clothes fastener.
Oh well, here we go. Crotal bell. And it's whole. I hope it's a ringer. That's a brilliant find. Absolutely brilliant. Last time I found one of these whole was actually on the beach, or on the foreshore. Look at that. That is brilliant. That has really made my day. And I've got another signal just next to it as well, which is blowing my ears off. I don't know what this one was. Yeah, it's a 20, around 20 that. Yeah, using the beach for land settings again today, slightly modified for where I am. But yeah, crotal bell. Cool.
Next find, I think, is a jeton. It's very thin. It's made of bronze or something, or tin, very light. And that is in incredibly good condition. It's got one little bend in it. That is in incredibly good condition. That should clean up lovely, that. But that's got to be a jeton. It's too thin to be a coin. So I reckon that's possibly a jeton. Brian's just joining me on the field down the bottom here. We have no idea at all where Les has gone. He's totally vanished. Haven't seen him in a couple of hours now. But I'm going to go back and have a cup of tea. We go back and have a cup of tea now and spend my last couple of hours probably on the field where I found my last silver coin, which I'm not 100% sure is a hammered. But this is some kind of jeton or token or something, this, so let's keep going.
Right, well, this is a 26 signal. You can see it's a buckle and the pin. It's just come off as I got it out of the ground there. But yeah, old buckle. Not sure how old that is. Probably not that old, don't know. Still got the pin though. Makes a change. Oh, put it in shot. There you go.
Well, for a second there I thought I'd found another hammered coin and I saw a flash of silver in the hole. But no. But it is only button number 2. I've not been absolutely pestered by these things today. Well, not yet anyway. Brian and I go back to the car now for a quick cuppa and then we'll be back at it.
Right, a tiny little buckle come out on an 8 signal. It's the one with the 2 little pins and they still work. Amazingly enough. Ah, they did. They fell out. How's your luck? Alright, 2 hours to find them now.
Well, we've got a fragment of a coin. I wonder if I find the rest of it if I keep searching.
Alright, well this was a 20 signal. Not quite sure exactly what that is. It's got a little bit coming off the top there. It's got a pattern on it or something. I don't know what. But yep, there it is. It's one for the experts. It's not covered in seaweed, so I don't know what it is.
I've just been digging this hole and I've pulled a clump out which is massive and I've broken it down to this much. And I thought I'd start filming because that has popped out the side. Now hopefully it's something good. Actually it's not looking too brilliant now. No, it's not what I thought it was going to be. It's some kind of fastener or something. It's unusual. Yeah, if there's any kind of pattern or anything on it until I get home and clean it up. It's quite interesting. It's a weird shape, like a hexagonal. Looks like it's got some kind of pattern on it. Right, Brian is up there ahead of me on the field. is zigzagging across. All we got to do is go back to that end of the field, and then we are done. And we'll sit by the car and wait for Les to arrive, because it's getting very, very hot now. But anyway, that's my next find, and I have no idea what it is. Some kind of fastener, I think. Well, that's the end of another session. It was quite good. I'm actually driving home now. I've just dropped Les off at home, and now I'm driving home. It was actually quite a good session in the end. I had at least one hammered, possibly two, but I don't think the second one is a hammered. I think it's let's turn that off. I think it's a milled. But yeah, Les had a crotal bell when we eventually found him. He told us, yeah, he had a crotal bell and a few coins and a few bits and bobs. So, I mean, even Brian had a couple of coins. So we all had quite a good day. So that was it for that. Now, as far as going out, Les and I will be going out again this week, but it's more than likely going to be the beach. And I want to hit my little secret beach at some point, but that'll be a headlight session, because I only really go down and do that at night. We've had a little bit of hot weather recently, so it might be worth another go down there. So I will be doing that again, but me and Les will be hitting the beach at some point this week. So until then, bye bye for now.